Our story began once again.
There, little beast. Now, quiet as a mouse. It's a library after all.
Hello? Talisman. Did you find a mouse?
So, I'm not alone in the library.
Poor Talisman. It's raining. No rooftop adventures for you tonight.
The library vault and the treasure map should be somewhere up here.
I should have asked for one of those new knights to guard the library at night. But they creep me out a little. The way they don't sleep or think or eat. And how would they know how to treat our books?
New knights? Almost there. Haha!
It was unusual for Zoya to be unsuccessful with her plan.
Those mushrooms seem dangerous. Better watch out if I run into more of them. Oh, someone really had a grudge against this old tomb. Why? It's all turned to sand. The sand's a bit odd, though. Not something a fireball would do. Or a frost... Oh, what are they called? Not frost balls. Snowballs? No, that's not right, is it? Empty. Good thing, too, so I'm not disturbing any funerals.
Nothing's happening.
A young man leaving flowers and candles for his nan. How nice. And some drawings too, eh? All those circles and lines, it's a bit too modern for my taste. Let's see if I can find our villain in these ruins. My trusty shield, always handy. Only the back of the graveyard to search through now.
Ratgan skeletons!
Amadeus the wizard was not living his best life at
This place is wonderful, but it's time I went back home. Goodbye, Buffet. My bad. Sorry. I'll get there quicker if I take a shortcut. The path over the mountain. The shortcut may be quicker, but it's also a bit more challenging. Not bad work, and you should see my 6 o'clock conjuration shows. Good grief! It was just some soap! I hope that serpent's only here for the spa. Ah, the front desk is up here.
Amadeus, Pontius and Zoya soon met at the Astral Academy.
Zoya, there's a hole in your clothes.
You're usually in such pristine condition.
I ran into something exciting on my way here.
Oh, now this looks like it.
And no guests.
At least there's cake.
Heroes of Trine. Well,
So these shiny metal men are upholding the law in the kingdom now.
They'll all be thrown out once we get to the bottom of this. I can't believe...
Oh my, a giant hedgehog. Are you just a large hedgehog or an ensorcerer?
Amadeus, why is there a giant purple hedgehog in the backyard of the Astral Academy?
Thank you.
I don't
Watch
know.
out for those tin
Maybe
pot
it's one of the
crooks now.
students who failed the potion-making class.
Knights, protect me from these ruffians.
What the... Give it up, Lady Sunny. We're...
Distraught by the news delivered to them by Lady Sunshine.
Oh, what are we going to do? This situation sounds very serious.
We'll go up to the castle and let the Great Council know that Lady Crownsdale is insane and dangerous.
This river is flowing fast. I hope we don't end up like laundry. Oh, explosives! Well, not exactly fireballs. The Astral Academy. Wait, I need a moment.
Pontius wandered off into the woods and found something curious there. A hidden path leading across the rocky highland.
Oh, an interesting place, isn't it? Well, isn't this this interesting? A bit of a tight spot, but no worries. Here I am.
Watch out for the saw blades. If scarecrows are the knights of the fields, then crows are their thieves.
We need to pass the red rose inn on our way back to the road. Theirs is the best stocked kitchen outside the royal castle.
I hope they do takeaway, since we are in a bit of a hurry.
Those wretched tin men set the place on fire!
Oh no, the horses!
Quick, let's help.
Amadeus, Pontius and Zoya made their way back to town.
The academy!
We can use the back alleys to get to the castle without drawing too much attention.
Are you sure we won't get stabbed by locals?
Only if you ask them questions like that.
Just the kind of shady
The
shortcut a
clockwork
thief would
knights seem
take.
to stick to the main streets.
So far, so good. Let's move up. You two sit tight while I investigate something.
Zoya had noticed a special message left for her by her associates. It seemed the Guild of Entrepreneurs had some surprise for our cunning thief.
Those heroes of Trine blew the Astral Academy to smithereens. It's now a heap of dust blowing away in the wind.
I'm surprised.
Well, well, well. The guild is unusually open-handed tonight. These arrows have bounce. back again.
Hope you didn't...
I heard Amadeus the Wizard used some kind of conjured steel ball to destroy the Astral Academy.
Isn't he the weird one married to the owner of Margaret's arcane merchandise? People like him should have no place in our peaceful kingdom.
I heard his beard isn't even real.
Oh, the town has grown a lot in the past 10 years. You can barely recognise it.
Oh, we've helped keep the place safe and stable with the powers of Trine.
Everyone wants to mooch off the heroes.
Did you hear? The heroes of Trine utterly destroyed the Red Rose Inn.
How strange. That doesn't sound at all like the heroes of Trine. It must be a mistake.
The royal castle had long ceased to be the home of kings and queen.
To the great council chambers.
Still a bit of a jog to get inside and through the castle first.
What functionality do small animals serve? Range.
That's anti-levitation matter. My nemesis.
Interesting. As if someone wanted to slow down a wizard who can levitate things.
Ooh, smell that? It's the royal kitchens. We'll have to visit them properly once our quest is over.
It does smell heavenly. Lady Sun is mentioned on this tapestry.
Lady Sunshine Hydrangea Argenia Crownsdale. Since the armory's nearby, should...
Amadeus soon found himself looking for the part of the armory, dealing with enchanted weapons and magical combat.
A suit of armor is really not my style. One of these again.
This will come in handy.
A wizard has to know how to handle his balls of steel. And not empty-handed.
But your hands are literally empty.
Let's see what you got.
thievery!
Leaving logistics mode. Engaging combat mode. Rise and shine. Enemies. Flames. Alert.
Lady Sunny again.
Following the advice given to them by Lord Goderic,
Where did all these clockwork knights come from?
The big old council decided to man the town with them. Most of the real knights were sent away to the Bastion of Hope.
But who made the clockwork knights? Not really seeing Sunny cranking up automatons knee-deep in machine oil.
Interesting question. Oh, why are these blocks floating like this?
That, my friend, is because of a levitation enchantment. Very rudimentary, of course, and couldn't possibly replace a powerful wizard.
Look! Up there! The heroes of Trine!
What are they up to?
Pontius, where are all the rest of your knights?
The knighthood shall return soon, once we are rid of these deviled machines. We aren't finished yet!
Strange. They don't usually run away.
Poor work, morale.
Enemies.
A flying beast!
Oh, magnets.
Good thing they don't work on my armor.
corridors just get more and more elaborate, don't they?
Run off then, you tin-hearted
I must
coward!
say, as adventures come, this one's been one of the shorter ones.
And a good thing too. I've a treasure map to get to.
And I'll have time to pop over to see the triplets.
Hold on, you two. Let's finish this properly first.
This is quite an elaborate tower.
Building this took years.
Just like climbing up it.
Oh, they're all together now?
So what? They can't defeat us.
I love your optimism, Pontius.
Oh, all the little parts went together to make a bigger thing.
Quite fascinating if you think about it.
What are you admiring it for? That thing is trying to kill us.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things did not seem good.
Oh, that didn't go according to plan. How about this?
Who's there?
We met at the library. I'm behind the wall in a secret passage. It's a real maze. I thought I could find a way to you, but I opened something else instead. Let's see where you end up.
Who is she? I've never heard of her before.
Just someone I had a slight disagreement with about how libraries work.
Oh, well, let's go and see where she takes us.
This place doesn't fill me with confidence.
Oh, how are we ever going to get through this darkness?
By moving forward, let's go. Interesting how there are explosive barrels stored down in this hole.
Interesting as in how we'll all blow up if we set them off at once.
What if we die like barbecued rats down here?
There are some interesting arrows up here.
Gentle heroes, if you'll excuse me for...
them.
They'll get over it. Now, let's see these arrows.
You'll have to cross a few.
Hey,
bottomless
Bookworm,
pits.
you're not going to shoot me again.
Sorry
I assure
about
you that is not going to be a problem.
I didn't think anything bad would happen after you boasted about your powers. But
This statue kind of looks like a huge spider. The last one I met of that size wasn't very cuddly. No big deal. Why, hello there, pretties. I got new arrows. Did you see that?
More life-threatening monsters in the dark?
Whatever it is, it won't help make anything right again.
Hello there.
Poor fella.
Maybe we'll end up just like it, trapped and forgotten in the darkness.
All right. Maybe you two should, I don't know, try and find your happy places?
Maybe I should be...
Maybe I should join you. I'm not sure there's much of a knighthood to return to.
You can rethink your career after we're done facing off with Sunny and Godric. How did you know about these dungeons?
When the library turned to sand, I found a lot of hidden documents that had been bricked inside a secret vault, including the original plans for the dungeons.
Why are you helping us?
Well, first of all, without a library, I'm out of a job. Secondly, I don't think you three had anything to do with it. Nice to meet you all at last. And thirdly...
Quite left to their own devices now. The three heroes were...
The air down here is not exactly fresh.
It'll do. Let's get on with our grand prison escape.
Escape?
So, if these
Not
tunnels
very
were used by
heroic now, is
smugglers,
it?
they might have stashed a thing or two somewhere.
What good is there in treasure hunting right now? We're all wanted criminals.
I'm a wanted criminal in several kingdoms already. This is really not a life-changing experience for me.
Where on earth are we?
Or under earth.
All the same, it's gorgeous. I wonder where the submarine is heading. Amadeus, Pontius, we can't just stumble along dark tunnels aimlessly forever. We need a plan.
No plan can ever bring back our town.
Let's go see what happened.
The Astral Academy is destroyed. No one is on our side. We can never go back home.
What about the triplets? Those goons have your children.
Whatever can we do? Remember when we were young, when we rode those swamp bubbles? This place is weirdly familiar.
We've seen this city before. There was a castle underwater here as well.
Oh, right, and a cursed heart.
Ah, those were the good old days.
I want to go back to my spa.
That's funny. I think a fish swam inside my armour.
Like our tunnel's got stowaways.
Can either one of you sail that underwater ship?
Not really in the Astral Academy curriculum.
And I wouldn't go in that tin tub. It looks dangerous. Out of the way! I'll handle it!
This is not how I wanted to die.
The monsters stopped hunting us.
The smuggler tunnels ended at last, but the heroes...
Gemstone-filled caverns. If it weren't for everything else that's going on, I wouldn't mind a little detour around this treasure trove. Look, Amadeus,
Wander
a
off then,
magnet
if you like.
for you to get excited about.
It's not like we can go back and save the kingdom.
No.
Rats
We have to keep on going
swiping away
forward.
all those precious gems.
Heroically.
In the eyes of the
big
Lord,
heroes
this
we are.
might be their cave and their gems.
So when we run into them, we'll just explain we're not here to steal anything and wish them all luck.
Yes, that works really well with armed gang members who hit first and ask questions later. Pontius, why don't you go take a look at what's down there?
Me? Could do with a bit of adventure. At a time like this, with the whole kingdom gone to heck. What? What's this? Some kind of magic science thingy? Here I am.
So, let's see the doodad in action.
Looting was sweet and easy back up in Human Town. Why are we back here, working like dogs?
That posh sunshine lady says she doesn't need us making trouble
Did you hear
anymore.
what those rats said
She has
before
her
the
nights
fight?
where she wants
Lady
them
Sunny
now.
had invited them to the kingdom. Amadeus,
Not very
you haven't
civic-minded
mentioned
of her.
Margaret once. That's how she got the clockwork
Shouldn't you let
nights
your
in
wife know
place.
you're alive
This all
and that your
must have
children
been
are kidnapped?
years in the planning.
Well, since technically Margaret wants us to live not together at the moment, I'm not sure she cares to hear from me.
Oh, these little fellows seem friendly.
Out of the tunnels at last.
Fresh air. It's been a while.
While traipsing through forgotten tunnels, the
So, about these people up in the observatory. They're not like the wizards you're used to back at the old academy.
So, not snobs with delusions
Just
of grandeur.
look at this.
I like the sound
I guess
of
not
that.
everything's ruined
No,
in the kingdom.
more like...
Yet.
Well, there are reasons why these three are all hidden away up here.
So, are these wizards up in the observatory prisoners or something?
Not at all. I'm just saying that we should be careful.
What? We're going to see people that are even worse than Lady Sunny now? This would make a nice
Nothing
spot
like that.
for a picnic.
These three just aren't very popular. And they don't care for visitors. That sign points to some...
Up on the mist-ridden forest paths, Amadeus discovered a mystical clearing.
Old, wild mountain magic. What could possibly go wrong here? Oh, levitation enchantment studies. Amazing. There's no telling what kind of majestic contraptions I'll be able to conjure now. Your brain...
Amadeus, let's hear more about these wizards.
Helga is an expert stargazer, hates people, loves the observatory. Then there's Barbara. She makes magic out of tea leaves and mirrors.
Oh, they don't sound that dangerous.
And poor Valerius turned his friend into stone, which then accidentally crumbled. Valerius has been on sick leave ever since.
Sounds like a fun bunch.
We're too late. The villains are already here.
They might have captured every last wizard already.
No, we are not giving up after coming all this way. Get ready.
The heroes had hoped to find help from the Astral Observatory.
So this is what an observatory looks like.
At least Lady Sunny didn't bother blowing this place up.
Some kind of wizarding tricks here.
It's very sophisticated research.
Or a lock.
Hold back, please, Grim. I will deal with the fugitive wizard.
Oh, now I know. That automaton from earlier sounded like Wilhelmina.
The Master Wizardess of the Astral Academy.
That's right. Except she doesn't sound so metally. Watch out for those red beam thingies. these
Why
tin
are there
cans.
evil death rays
Barbara,
in this observatory?
we're coming. The tower's defenses must have activated when the Clockwork Knights attacked.
Let's carry on, evil rays or not. We've a wizard to rescue. What's with this thing?
That's obviously a ruby and an emerald, and I don't know what the third one is.
They're planets, obviously.
You monsters! Hang on. These Clockwork Knights are turned to stone.
It must be Valerius is doing.
Good thing one of the wizards can actually defend themselves.
Someone
Maybe he'll
likes
give us
gardening.
a hand.
Ah, more planets. Why is one a different?
Is this an accurate depiction of space, then?
No, they're. Well, you two wouldn't understand important academic concepts.
Heroes of Trine, now you will die.
Barbara, a wizard of the Lone Astral Observatory.
So, that Lady Sunny is running around stealing magics from wizards.
That's what she was trying to do to us back at that sham of a ceremony at the Astral Academy. It's magic flower
Wait,
power shower
what if
time.
they do that to the triplets? Steal their magic, and they end up like Wilhelmina. Margaret and I can never get back together if that happens.
Aren't the triplets still a bit too young to get their magic stolen? They aren't mighty wizard lords. Well, not yet anyway.
Yes, I suppose.
And shouldn't you be worrying about them and not you and Margaret?
What? Of course I am. But just think how upset Margaret would be if I come back home without them. Or with parts missing.
All right.
Look at those foxes. They seem such a happy family.
Oh, cute little puppies.
I wonder what those little fellows are up to.
I sense treasure near.
With her keen eyesight, Zoya caught a glimpse of a mysterious chest hidden in a copse of trees upon a hilltop. Naturally, she needed to find out what was inside the chest.
Time to run free, little darling. Thank you. Let's see what this does. All right, that was interesting. This rope is something else. I found something useful.
Here's hoping it gets us out of these woods.
This village is ripe for the picking.
Not so fast, you blackguards! Off they run, cowards! The way to the bastion is through the marshes.
I hope we don't drown.
The foxes came back to greet us.
I spy with my little eye.
Only one obstacle now lay between the heroes and the...
Pontius, do we really have to cross this miserable marsh to get to the bastion?
That's the way it is. Or we could take the road.
Watch your step!
But I'm not
The
sure
marsh looks
where
like it could
exactly
swallow
that is. Or where we are. Sir Florianus! Lady Sunny, that cursed monster!
Brains.
It's got very hard to see all of a sudden.
So, the Clockwork Knights came through here. They stole Valerius's magic powers and used them to turn knights into stone.
How do we save that poor wizard?
First, we find whichever tin can Valerius's magic is trapped in and proceed from there.
This path leads to an old knightly shrine. It's been a miserable adventure so far. Children kidnapped, the kingdom ground to dust. I wonder what these dead old knights would think about that. What? It's rare that ghosts are on our side. Usually we and the undead are not on good terms.
Make a difference.
Time to move on. Also, I have a new magical thingamabob on my shield.
Lovely.
Oh, she turned into a bird.
Yes, Helga does that.
Useful trick.
Well, it's certainly no box or a plaque.
Pontius had been looking forward to returning to the Bastion of Hope.
Oh, I remember the first time we sailed here. I was only a little boy swabbing decks on my father's ship.
A ship? Pontius, you never told us of these adventures.
Well, the thing was, I would always get seasick out in the open water. So, my sister got the ship and I got to keep my land legs. This port is where I first met my fellow knights.
What a shame it's in ruins now.
The stuck-up brutes made an everlasting impression on little Pontius.
Enough reminiscing. Come on, it's time we leave our own marks on those treacherous tin men.
To dismantle every lock in the Bastion of Hope and transport them back to the capital.
Over my dead body?
This is an interesting little workshop.
The new airship hangar. Not sure airboats are any better than sea boats.
Maybe after all this, I should take Margaret on an airship trip.
Enemies. Offense. And ray. Enemies.
More petrified knights.
Hate to say this, but poor fellows.
With her powers of clairvoyance, the seeress Barbara...
I've been counting numbers just to see...
The triplets and our two traitors are somewhere on this ship.
Let's find our way below deck.
There's no time to waste.
My perfect minion. The villains of Trine have besieged our beloved ship. Sweep them off these decks.
This airship is ridiculously huge.
And luxurious.
Let's see where the steam goes.
Is this thing on? Testing.
Enemies. Surrender all.
Fireball marks!
Amadeus delved deeper into the hold of the flying airship, hoping to find some clue as to where his 3 children could be heading along with the villains.
Oh my, this is truly advanced magic. I return.
Any luck?
Thank goodness this ship was made to sort of float in the air.
Somehow it seems to actually manage alone, even though we're gliding aimlessly.
I suppose the silver lining on this cloud is that at least the triplets seem to behave like themselves.
Godric hasn't yet sucked their lives and personalities out of them to put in his creepy automatons.
Oh, silver
Amadeus,
lining!
do you think we could make
I
something
thought you
out
were
of
talking about the actual clouds.
Maybe rearranging the pipes will help.
Silver in the clouds.
Did it work?
Nothing seemed to break, at least.
We still seem to be up in the sky. Oh, great. We made it worse.
We're not dead yet.
Let's go see if we can fix the wing.
I'm at the top of the world.
All right, who knows how to fix this thing?
I guess we just poke it until it starts working again.
The heroes started a riveting chase through the clouds after
Sunny and Godric landed somewhere on this floating island.
They don't seem to have gone too far.
Bird's eye perspective can trick you. What looked a short distance from above can turn out to be quite a hike on land.
Happy looking, fellas.
Soon we'll find the triplets, and I'll be the hero again. And Margaret will take me back. And this horrible ordeal will finally be over.
Sure. And the kingdom and the Astral Academy will be magically restored. And all the missing lords and ladies and wizards will be found with the stroke of a wizard's staff. Realistically, I'd say in the best scenario we have a 50% chance of a happy ending here. I hate to say this, but I'm
Testing, testing. Ah, it's on. So, you did not fall to your doom as I had planned. Although I did make my beautiful airship to fly, not crash, so my mistake. However, we still have Amadeus's children, so I wouldn't advise you to approach any further.
Give them up this instant, or we'll fight you very hard.
Our villains must be hiding somewhere here.
And they still have Julius, Lucius, and Agnes.
We must find them.
The Clockwork Palace was all that now stood between the heroes finding Julius.
Look around. Isn't it amazing? I spent my family's fortune on building this fully automated luxury with the teeniest press of buttons. I command all the parts of my humble house.
Traps are a peculiar choice for interior decoration.
Oh look, we solved our way into a trap.
This is actually a pretty well thought out palace. Look, they have signs.
Isn't this a cheerfully dank little dungeon?
There are ships here.
Great! Means we can get back home without having to resort to skydiving.
Do you think the powers of Trine will be enough to pull us through this one?
So you think our best is not enough?
Well, just because we three can swap places and not die, it doesn't make the triplets invulnerable. There are all sorts of horrific things that might happen to them. Oh, I wish Trine were here. She'd be able to rescue my children. She was always so kind and clever. She'd know what to do. This room's a bit sinister, isn't it?
Trophy hunting. This lord really is the lowest of the low.
These beasts seem kind of familiar.
That's because we fought mechanical versions of each animal.
So he steals more than just wizards' lives to make his contraptions. Ooh.
With the powers of Trine, everything will soon be right as rain.
I don't know, Pontius. The triplets are still at Sonny and Godric's mercy.
We'll find them soon.
Oh, I wish the real Trine were here. She'd know what to do.
Get ready. It's time to show them.
In their hour of despair, a mystical image of Trine
Some adjustments needed.
Do something, Godric. Finish this.
I'll show how it's done.
Mindless machine.
My machines work perfectly.